The beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Alright, well there's what it's going to be looking like. I've not completely done. I'm going to put a little lift on the back of that to where it tilts down instead of up. That's the only way that monitor stand will allow it to go. So I need it to tilt down instead of up. But other than that, it's back in. It's in there. Not giving me a lot of room to put another shelf there, but I think there will be enough room. Like I said, if I come straight out here with the this way, come out like this, so I'll have a clear view of the shelf. Now I thought about just putting enough back there to hook that shelf into it and then come straight out, but I think if I do that it's going to knock off too much of the view of that. So that's my thought anyway. But anyway, that should work out pretty good, I think. And I'll just have to take a little bit of time. I've got the wires running out the back there like I wanted. And like I said, other than tilting it down, and it really doesn't, it's not bad like it is. I think I can see it just fine. But I think to tilt it down would be helpful with the glare. Now any kind of screenshots that I do on this probably will be done with screen recorder. Yeah, screen recorder. And you won't see the glare obviously that way. So been really thinking about getting one of those Handtech digital storage scopes that runs off the computer. I think that would be kind of a neat thing to have. And oh, by the way, I did get that T4 down in here. Now it's still not like I wanted. I think I want that large cords behind it, and I think there's plenty of room to do that. But other than that, I think it should be fine. I think I can get, yeah, there's enough room to get that sitting out here closer to the edge, which would be better, I think. So we'll see how not. I just stuck it in there to get it out of the way for now. But plenty of room on this shelf. Now, I don't know that I could get that audio generator in there. I might. If I push it back far enough, I might be able to get a clear view of everything. I'm going to do some measurements on that. I don't think it's going to fit on top of that because it's just, I don't think there's enough space there. So, just wanted to bring you back for a quick update that I did get the monitor moved. That's another step. Every step helps. Now this is a little annoying maybe, but I don't know exactly how else I could do it unless I put a what do you call it, down on the bench, one of those holders on the bench. You can get those holders for the soldering iron. That might be a better way of doing it. I don't know. We'll see. But every little bit, like I say, gets a little closer. I like it. I like it a lot. So, alright, bring you back later. Alright, well there we have the computer, I think in its final resting spot. Those things right there on our Velcro stickers from the meters, I'm going to be moving those to the other side when I get the meters. I do have the printer up above it, as you can see. I would like to have a piece of something to go underneath that to support it all the way out, but it's not going anywhere. I know that. I just would like to have it leveler if I could get it that way. I'll keep my eyes out for something. The computer monitor has been, I've got a piece of, actually the shelf support that was up there that I knocked off is underneath of it, and it actually makes it perfect. There's no glare on the screen, and I like it a lot. That's really good. So that's that. I'm still contemplating on putting a shelf up. I haven't decided yet to do that. I'm going to see how the audio generator fits over here, do some measurements and find out what it's going to look like, and that's what I will be doing. So, alright, just wanted to show you the computer update, and like I said, this opens up a whole new area here above the, yeah, that's how quick that on the tube tester it gets filled up with junk. It's just an open space there, and any open space in the workshop, I tend to fill it up with things. So, anywho, that's that. Like I said, I'm thinking about putting that other radio that's over on the bed, the retro radio, on that little space behind the tube tester. I think it'll fit there perfectly. And instead of having it cluttered over here on this side, next to the bed, I'll see, but that's not a big deal what I was doing. I'm just trying to find the best way of getting everything. Now this, what do you call it here? I'm not really sure exactly where I'm going to put it as well. Possibility I could put it on the shelf. I don't know. We'll see. I need to get my, I've got a USB hub somewhere here. A powered hub, as a matter of fact. I need to get that in action, so I'll have a place over here to plug things up if I need to, like the SDR and things like that. So, alright, gonna stop here again. I'm gonna make a video out of this before long if I keep going. So, alright, later. Alright, this is the last update for right now. I'm not gonna be finished today, but this is where I'm gonna stop for right now. I'm gonna take a little break, have some popcorn. And that's my electric blanket control right there. It's, as you can see, the wires are kind of hidden. That's the new cord that I bought at Walmart the other day when I got my groceries yesterday. Runs over here behind the scope. I've got to hold down there and hold down there, and then it comes underneath, and another it holds down there, or it doesn't hold down, but I've got all my stuff plugged in right there. The one on this end is the extension that goes down here to plug in my other stuff, my light. I've got a charger there for my cell phone, and open space, but it's also, I've got it secured with those cable clamps, and that should be good. Got it tied up there for right now. I'm going to put a smaller one on in. That's a big cable tie. That's the middle one there is the electric blanket. Runs over there and goes back to the control, as you saw. And then the last one is the extension for the computer, and it's tied down right there and runs here. So that's where all the computer, that's the computer itself, that's the monitor, and that is the printer. So that's the way that works out. Now I haven't got this part done, but I'm going to do the same thing with this part. Get the lines all up and out of the way and stuff like that. But and once I do that, that will be all nice. And the only thing down here that I'm not running that way is that red cable, which is the Ethernet. It will go up, and I'm going to put an extension on the back of that pole right there to match the, you can probably see it through the other thing there, because the wire will come up and go over the top. I don't want it running on the ground. And I'll put cable ties or hold downs on that, and it'll be strung across there. It's well below my head, so that's all I worry about. But and then it will come down. Now there's some extra in there, and it will be rolled up and stashed over on that side. It won't come over here. It'll just be a straight run to the back of the computer here. So that should work out rather well, I hope. Like I said, the only thing I've got to do yet is get all the rest of the cables tied up. There's a what do you call it right there. I probably can use for that wire there, and just probably run another one over here. But anyway, like I said, that's what I'm working on. And like I say, I've got that done pretty good. I'm really happy with it. I've got the, like I say, those wires are pretty much out of the way, and everything's looking good. So I just this is one of these things that had to be done. I had cords running all over the place here, and I didn't like that, and so this is going to be much better, I do believe. So that vacuum cleaner there, which I've actually never used. Well, I've used it, but not for what I bought it for. It's going to be where the drill's sitting right there. It's going to go in this. That's where it's supposed to be, in the shelf right here. I've got junk in there, but that's where it will be put, and so that'll get another thing out of the way. Radio will be up on a shelf somewhere. Box will be probably thrown away or something. That's that Blaupunk, and I won't use that. That underneath my shoes there is the Zenith transoceanic radio that was given to me by Gary. That's got to be gone over and fixed. Now in between there's hard to see, but there is an amplifier. I was going to try to sell that, never did do it. That's a little Radio Shack stereo amp. I think it's like 5 watts or 10 watts per channel or something like that, but it's not much. But so I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it needs to be put up somewhere out of the way. This all needs to be cleared off, and so like I said, I've got this all fairly clear. This was all cluttered before, and I like it much better now. So all right, so that's going to do this this video. Try to fit it all in. It's slow going. I mean, you know, I'll tell you, it just takes a while to get all this stuff done, and especially when you get down to the tidying up on this stuff, it just takes a while to get it like it's supposed to be. This wire here is coming out. That was my antenna, my long wire antenna that I put up a long time ago, and it wasn't that effective. So I'm going to take that down, take all those cable clamps out, reuse those for something else. This all have to be cleaned up again, and that's part of these next part of my organizational thing, is to get all these boxes down, go through them and reorganize those to where there's just not one little thing in there. I've got a couple of boxes up on that shelf over there that just have one thing in them, and that's kind of stupid, but that's just the way I do it sometimes. So I'll get all those reorganized, and that'll cut way down on the noodle boxes. And once I do that, then I should be able to fit everything in, I think. Not sure what I'm going to put on top of the computer yet, if I do anything at all. That hard drive thing there that plugs in, I'll probably put it somewhere, but not sure where yet. So, I don't know. We'll see. Just like I say, some things take time, and this is one of those. So, alright, I'm get off here. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.